Saímos. Red Dead. Jogar no extremo mesmo. Por que não? Êxodo nos Estados Unidos. Carrinho da época, bom. Rockstar Games. San Diego Production. Blackwater Station. Red Dead Redemption.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have. The chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Até o salão. Só ver um negócio. Tá gravando, só pra confirmar, né? Vai que. Eu.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. We're pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Tá com som no motor aqui. Pausas.
Slap you so hard!
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
I'm gonna run some dust.
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Whoa now.
Come!
Shift, espero que não bloqueie.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Come on.
Fala pouquinho. Bora.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Fazer você andar no meu ritmo, não?
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Tem que ser no ritmo do cara mesmo, não adianta. Mercer.
Easy.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Proximista do Forte Mercer.
Come on.
Ele tá pra dar um bagulho. Vou dar uma baixadinha.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
A lentinho tá bem. Bom, uma bala. Rura. O cara colocou a arma no chão, velho. Como um golpezinho forte. Novos amigos, velhos problemas.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Yep.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Temos para fazer aqui. Até a Bonnie.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Com a Bonnie. Para focar em pessoas, lugares e eventos importantes.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. She won't bite.
Ainda.
Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Já que alguém perde outra pessoa, segura a gente para manter, para seguir na mesma velocidade que ela.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Dá pra dizer que tá
That's
errando,
the train
né?
station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
Let's go.
Eu segui ela, né? Aí tá.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Até. F amarra o bicho.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. there. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Sem stalker, dá pra sobreviver.
Easy now. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! You can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston.
Hey,
I bet they're going straight to the chicken coop.
go! Survival of the fittest.
Nice shot! That's it! Damn coyote!
Yeah.
Watch out for the
Oops.
Billy, you fool!
Yeah.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Não foi uma baixa acidentados. Vai.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little
Sei
experience
mesmo.
in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Miss
Here we are.
McFarland.
Come! Whoa!
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Pode dormir na cama do seu quarto para salvar o jogo. Se você dormir e acordar 6 horas depois. Você também pode pegar munição extra no baú do seu quarto. Nível atual Olhos da Morte, 1 de 3. A gente salva o jogo. Então, why not? Algumas pessoas fornecem informações valiosas sobre os arredores na forma de mapa ou jornal.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Howdy. Hello, sir. Let's go.
Hello, mister. Whoa there.
Bora.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Bora,
You
cavaleiro.
got problems with your spurs?
Come on.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady? Come on, boy. I have got you now.
Come on. You're lucky I'm being a gentleman. Yeah.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be. Isn't this jolly?
Let's go.
This sure beats milking cows.
Neck and neck, Miss McFarland.
Para de
This is
correr.
gonna be close. Giddy up.
Come on.
Yeah!
É um cavalo com defeito.
Come on, Mr. Marston.
Let's go. Is that the best you can do? Come on. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. How you doing back there? Would you like me to slow down? Come on. Should I wait for you to catch up? Are you saving the best for last? Follow me. Let's go, Miss McFarland.
Recuperar as energias rápido.
Watch and learn, miss. Come on.
Quase. Quase que não dá.
Easy now.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Dez de fama.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
Isso.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Chegando na cidade.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fella. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Até o consultório médico. Ai.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
How are you, mister?
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Pai, cara.
for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be
Já
around to
tava
save you
levando
this
já,
time.
moço. Tentar não levar um tiro, já tava acontecendo já. Se você quiser achar arma, normalmente a carruagem fazendo carga e descarga atrás da estação de carga. Então a missão aqui.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Posso correr?
So who are we looking for?
Hold on, boy. Give an old man a chance to get the blood flowing.
Cara, você chega aqui, provavelmente tá tudo certo.
There's a dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
E a pé daqui.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill. Over here, pussyfoot.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoking
Eu só vou atrás das caixas.
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Take that fella behind the rock, boy. You ain't getting away this time. I think we'll crack up. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. I see one of them. There's one of them. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse.
Don't make me kill you!
Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston. Christ alive.
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
Tem uma cabeça que leva. Tem uma cabeça, tem uma recompensa.
He's bolting. Try to take him alive. I want that bastard in front of a judge. Well, your killing days are over. It'll be trial on the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
See you soon.
Yeah. Oh, there.
Humanos.
What can I say, partner?
Atrás de Gang Walton. Podem conferir em vídeo, sessão estatística do menu de pausa. Pois como é que você perde por adquirir munição extra ou itens consumíveis nos corpos? Já fiz isso. Já me adiantei. Além de salvar o jogo, os acampamentos fornecem um cavalo e munições se for preciso e também permite que você viaje para qualquer cidade que já tenha visitado. É uma missãozinha aqui. Bom, depois eu faço a dele.
Slow down.
Esse pipoco.
Come on. I need it more than you
Não vai
now.
precisar disso agora, cara.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend.
Agora você conseguiu o mapa, use os conhecimentos do mundo para encontrar o tesouro. Diário. Desafios. Bolsa de itens. Ações, sejam grandes ou pequenas, são notadas pela população e pelas autoridades. Se você fizer diversas boas ações, ganhará benefícios com descontos em lojas, respeito de autoridades e muitos outros. As ações significantes, sejam elas boas ou más, geram fomentação, além de mudar o comportamento da população e das autoridades em relação a você. Que abriu a LB, provisões, kits, mapa do tesouro. Não sei onde é isso. Se bem que dá pra... Bem, pode ser aqui perto. Mostra o que no tesouro escondido. Zoom. Mas não tem nada escrito. Tem montanhas, os cactos. Aqui no diário não tem alguma coisa? Nova Austin, olha lá. Aceite Chola. 2 corvos. Estação Mercer. Descampado. Rancho. Aqui é pra ser perto, né? Não é pra ser muito longe, não. De algo. Se o cara me deu o mapa aqui. Tem ali. Tem bastante cactos aqui, certo? Vamos lá pra ver se tem alguma coisa. Like. Cheio de Henning, galera. Ou não. Onde aqui é a pergunta. Tá atrás de uma pedra, certo? Aí, legal. Porra. Ah. Bom. Tá aqui. Tranquilo. Uma barra de ouro. Ouro de Rhodes. Passa o tesouro nível 2. Mais 10 de fama. Pegou um papel. E esse papel que você pegou, meu jovem. Informações. Lingote de ouro, entregue geral da Brigada Sherman Rhodes. Que bonito. E o mapinha. Acredito, velho. Esse cavalo tem um pouco mais longe. Back. Ó, cheguei onde eu queria, pelo menos. Ela tá. There's guns.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to lead. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Monte no seu cavalo. Morning no começo do jogo. Vida feia.
It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Giddy up! Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Whoa there!
Come on!
He's got it. Keep on moving. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Stay behind him, Mr. Marston. Look at the cowboy.
Come on, you dumb heifers. Ain't that hard, is it?
Get right at them! Drive him this way! Come on, boys!
Bora. Atrás dele na direita, para mover para a direita, aqui na esquerda, olha o tamanho do bicho.
He's just showing off now. Keep going, Mr. Marston.
Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
O velho carvalho.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Stay together, you dumb animals! Come on! Move!
E eles botam aqui, né? Espero só.
You're doing great. right, Mr.
Chamar o
Marston.
cavalo.
Stay with 'em. Keep that herd together now.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Aí sim, cão.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Melhor fazer o resto aqui. Eu já resolvo esse dela aqui. Pra não ter que ir lá longe. Não é agora de noite essa missão, é? Os patrulheiros perdoantes patrulharam o resto para fora. É, não é agora. Ah, não, é sim. Tinha que estar aqui na frente. Cavalos
Well, hello,
selvagens.
Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. That sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Tomaram os cavaluchos.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses. Yeah!
Where?
Yeah. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just
but
enjoy
I know
the ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one of them for me, Marston!
Easy now!
That's it! Keep a hold of him now!
Blow it up now.
Try not to spook him too much!
This don't feel too good. You're mine now.
Let's go!
That's it!
Calm it down.
Come on in, cowboy!
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Here we go.
Take it slow now!
You're
Relax
doing
now.
fine!
Nearly there. I got you.
Show me what you got, boy!
Come on, baby. Calm down.
Nicely done, boy! Let me take you from here. You get back on your own horse.
Come on, boys!
I think that's enough activity for
there.
an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one! Come on! Rope one of them! Keep a good hold on him! Jump on! I've got a feeling this one's gonna break easily! He's there for the taking! That's it! Lead with him!
Almost got you. Whoa there.
A câmera muda.
God damn it. I got you now. Easy there. Oh, down. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you.
Look at that! Pure and natural! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Vou ficar comigo.
Come on.
Alright.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Giddy up! Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He never admitted, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
os cavalitos.
Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
Right you are, miss.
No.
Yeah.
Onde tem os cavalos?
Yeah. No stopping. Let's go. Get a move on. Move, move. Let's go. Yeah. Forward. Stay together, you dumb animals. Move! Come on! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Move!
Ali, né?
Move it! Move on! Move on! Yeah!
Pronto, deu certo no fim das contas.
Well, I never. Right. Well, shit.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Come on! Go! Come on!
Tô mais.
Whoa! Relax now. This don't feel too good. You're mine now. It's all right. Nearly there. Here we go. I got you. I got you now. Oh, damn. Come on.
Really? Vai descer.
Let's go. Throw it up now.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Trocou o outro lá na caruda. É. Esperar bater aí. TECLADO, cavalo ágil e raro. Novos itens estão disponíveis para compra nas lojas.
Come on. Let's go.
Deus, cara, aqui de novo. Não é um evento recorrente. Beleza. Tô seguro. Missão aqui. Desconhecidos espalhados pelo mundo precisam de ajuda, estão marcados com interrogação no mapa.
Well, howdy. Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
It'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east. So, man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Chegada do Plaisance, noroeste de Armadillo. Longe. Onde eu tava praticamente, né? Vamos lá, né? Desconhecidos encontrados pelo mundo. Tarefas simples para você fazer. Essas tarefas podem ser iniciadas, continuadas e concluídas a qualquer momento. Vamos lá, tô aqui mesmo. Já tava lá do lado. Quando ativa a próxima parte da tarefa desconhecida marcada no mapa, se você já foi ao local, ela será marcada com a interrogação roxa. Nascente Jola. Outra interrogação aqui. Ué. Ué. Sério que você entrou aí, você não vai conseguir sair? Meu Deus. que você mandou vir por aqui? Você não consegue sair.
Whoa, whoa!
Meu Deus, calma, cara. Ela é muito grande pra passar no lugar. Acesso tirador de elite na seção de desafios. Solar próximo da carta do compartilha. Diversos tipos de matérias-primas podem ser vendidos em lojas. Você também pode encontrar indivíduos dispostos a dar uso exclusivo a esses itens.
Let's go! Howdy, friend. I didn't know anyone lived out here. Whoa!
Now you can't rob the place now, can you? Now get!
Friendly old bastard, ain't you?
I don't need me no friends, friend.
We all need friends, old-timer. We die alone, but we live among men. You know, I was interested in moving out this way with my family. Would you be willing to sell me a parcel of land? We wouldn't even have to speak or nothing.
Land's too dry for farming. Bandits run all the cattle off. Why you want this land?
I guess I just like the scenery.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for $200 I could give you the deed to this land, find myself a place up in Blackwater. Although I never could stand the people down there. No, sir. Make up your mind. I ain't got all day.
Quanto exatamente? Onde eu vejo isso? 77.
Why don't you come back when you got the money? 200, partner. Take it or leave it.
Tá, depois eu volto. Vou pegar de você provavelmente, né? Muito provavelmente eu posso tomar 6 aí embaixo. Por enquanto, você vai ficar com sua área. Não. Empolgação, o que é ela? Esse cavalo aqui, não. O moço da merda.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills, them hills near Hanging Rock, they took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir, my son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Please don't look for him. I'm sick with worry. I'm begging you, please find him. Hurry, he's been gone for hours.
Yeah.
Acertar isso aí. Mas não é aqui. Missão concluída.
Let's go. Whoa there.
You saved my life, mister. Here, please take this.
Glad it worked out.
Aproveita.
Come on.
Fazer um
Get
dinheirinho, né?
this over with.
Carne de coiote. Você iniciou o primeiro nível de desafio Mestre Caçador.
Let's make this quick.
Outro, tem mais um. Olha, tá pra cá. Eu pego essas coisas e coloco pra vender.
Tough one, ain't you?
Eu faço mais uma grana. Bora.
Come on.
How y'all?
Yeah.
Come on. Let's go.
Vem direto na missão aqui dela que eu já faço. Tempestade à vista.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Let's go. We
Guess
don't have
that'll
much
do.
time.
Tó.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path but me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have two herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. It's gonna be difficult to talk in this weather. Stay close. We don't want to lose each other. Whoa there.
Hey, slow down.
Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there.
Get a move on. Move, come on.
This is getting nasty. It's getting harder to see anything.
Come on. Forward.
Tá, beleza. Fazer muita coisa então.
Yeah. Move it up.
Ai, bicho.
There's spook! We have to stop and stampede it! Oh my god! They're running for the cliff!
Come on, easy up now.
Mas aí. E aí?
Load up.
Tava na frente. Ali sim. Tava na frente dela já.
Let's move here, my four-legged friends. Whoa! Yo!
Don't give up now! Nearly there!
Whoa there! Keep it moving! No stopping! Let's go! Whoa!
Perdeu de palhaçada quando foi com a minha cara.
Whoa there! Move! Let's go! Stay together, you dumb animals! Let's go!
Ai, sai da frente.
Yeah! Easy! Whoa! Whoa! Move! Move! Whoa! Come on!
Olha lá, tô perto dos dois mesmo. Não marca. Boa pergunta. Ó, ó. Outro lado, bicho.
Move on! Move on! Get going! Come on!
Come on, Mr. Marston. Don't let him get the better of you.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Caraca. Você vai pra lá, bicho.
Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Get a move on! Move! Come on!
Nem tente. Volta.
Forward!
Nada a ver isso, hein? Acho que é do meu lado que ele sai fora.
Move it up!
Pra baixo. Vai.
Don't ride off. It's closing in fast. Whoa! Come on,
Slow
I can't
down.
do this all by myself in this weather.
Despegada.
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Mr.
vencendo todas, mas o jogo me zoou. Para salvar. E é isto.